I've just been amazed at how my skin has felt more hydrated, how the wrinkles have been less noticeable, it's shrunk my pores, and how gentle and soft your skin feels.
I've never had a product that would keep me hydrated all day long like this product does.
I used to have to go to a spa to get the same results that I'm getting with Visible Solutions.
When people started asking me, you know, what are you using on your skin, I thought, we've got something here, and I need to get some more of this.
I had it at my fingertips. I had it at home. And then when I rinsed it off, it was like this baby skin that I hadn't felt in a long time.
It's like an addiction. I cannot get enough of it.
I'm a buyer with this, and I love it. I love skincare, I love Visible Solutions, and I would recommend it to anyone, and I am recommending it to women all across America.
Hi, I'm Steve Scott, co-founder of Max International. You know, before I met Dr. Keller and tried Max GXL, I never really believed in nutritional products. I'd tried all kinds of vitamins and minerals, but no matter what I tried, I never really felt any difference. And so I just assumed that since I couldn't feel it, it wasn't making a difference. Well, that's not really true, but that's what I thought. Well, I meet Dr. Keller. He shows me the science behind Max GXL. And the science really impressed me enough to try it. And once I tried it, literally in the first 3 or 4 days, my energy level went up. I wasn't crashing right after lunch, and I was amazed. And the longer I stayed on it, the more differences I saw in my sleep, my quality of life, some issues that I'd been dealing with, and really got excited about the product line, and we launched it. But what made us different is that our product had results and it had science. The science was the basis of the results, and the results were the proof of the science. Well, then we met Dr. Herbert Nagasawa and the Cellgevity team, and they had science that was unbelievable. 165 peer-reviewed studies over a lifetime of in science and academia, and Dr. Nagasawa was just unbelievable, one of the most impressive scientists I've ever met in my life. And as we looked at his compounds and his breakthroughs and the scientific studies behind them, at the time he had 16 peer-reviewed studies that had been funded, peer-reviewed, and published by the National Institutes of Health and other scientific bodies. So I got excited again about the science, and then I tried his products. So what's really separated us at Max is that we've had nutritional products that are based on solid cellular science, but products that aren't just based on science actually have tangible results that you can begin to experience. Well, for me, skincare has always been a lot like nutrition. Even though there might be some science behind it, I never really did see any differences. And I own skincare companies and makeup companies and hair care companies. I loved hair care because we could do before and afters that were dramatic. You'd look at the hair before and you go, yuck. And then you'd look at after and go, wow, look at that. And same thing with our makeup lines. The before and afters were astonishing. But skincare was always different. Even when we had the best ingredients we could find, we had tremendous help. Our formulating chemists, when we had our skincare line, was the president of the American Society of Cosmetic Chemists. Our consulting dermatologist was one of the co-creators of Retin-A. So we saw all the good things and we would put them into our products and people would like them, but I could never see a difference. And I would do television campaigns around them and people watching couldn't tell a difference. So we really never sold that much on TV. We sold a lot to our makeup customers and our hair care customers, but straight to the consumer off TV, we just couldn't sell them because you couldn't see a difference. Well, 3 years ago, I met a formulator. Someone put me onto her, and I went down and I looked at what she had. And what she had was something I had never seen in my life, a skincare line that made not just a little difference, but an incredible difference. And not 6 months or a year later, but with the very first use. She had one product in that line that actually demonstrated in 60 seconds. And when we demonstrated it, it was mind-boggling the difference it made. I'd never seen anything like that. And the rest of her line was equally impressive. Well, for the next 3 years, we worked on that line. We kept adding new ingredients that when we'd see different studies come out, we'd say, oh man, that ought to work well in the line, and we'd put that in. Sure enough, the line just kept getting better and better. And finally, we decided we were ready to bring that to Max International. And I went ahead, we did some user group studies. The user groups were run by independent user group associations, or I guess marketing research companies is what they really are. And the results from one user group in Los Angeles, another big user group in Phoenix, Arizona, were unlike anything I had ever seen. First of all, we took one of the products, and this is what separates this product line from any other line in the world, in my opinion. Number one of the products, its cornerstone product, demonstrates in 60 seconds. It's called the 1 Minute Wonder. And just after a single use of the 1 Minute Wonder, look at what the user group said. 91% of the women in that user group saw a difference in the radiance and glow of their skin. 91% said they felt increased hydration immediately. 93% said they had a more even skin tone and color. I mean, that's amazing that their skin tone actually evened out and that their color was more even. And listen to this one. 100% said their skin was softer and smoother after that first use. Well, that was exciting. We sent the women away. They came back 30 days later after using the entire line for 30 days. And look at these results. In only 30 days, 92% said their face looked younger. 9 out of 10 said their face looked younger. I mean, that's amazing. Now listen to this. 92% say they saw a reduction in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. 92%. 94% said they saw an improvement in their skin texture. 95% said their skin was more firm. Now, why is that important? Well, as you age, who wants loose hanging skin? We all want that tightness, all around. And 95% said their skin was more firm. 95% said they had improved skin clarity. 100% said that their skin was more hydrated. Unbelievable. And 100% said they saw a significant improvement in the radiance and the glow of their skin. And it only gets better. After using the product for 30 days, 94% of these women said they would continue using it. After 60 days, only 2 months, 100% said they wanted to keep using it. Now, what's so cool about this isn't just a placebo effect. Just like our nutrition product, there's a science behind this that really is what's making the difference. For example, there are 4 patent ingredients that are used in every one of these products. And these ingredients actually have studies that were done, scientific studies by the manufacturers, independent studies in some cases. And for example, just one of the ingredients in this line resulted in wrinkle depth being reduced by 44% in only 30 days. Think about that. Wrinkle depth being reduced by 44% in only 30 days. That explains why they said that they saw a significant difference in the reduction of the appearance of lines and wrinkles. Well, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So let me just show you a couple of the 30-day before and afters, and you won't have to squint to see the difference in these. Now, this first one is an 80-year-old woman. Now, the reason that's important to know is because the older you get, the harder it is to actually bring about changes in the skin. But here's her before. Look at it. Notice the discoloration. Notice the wrinkles. Notice the loose skin. Now watch this. Here's the after. And now you can see them side by side. Look at the difference. It's almost as if she had a facelift, and she hasn't. Her skin's tighter. The discoloration is radically improved. And look at her neck. In fact, here's a before and after of her neck. Here's her neck before. Now look at the lines and the discoloration. The neck is one of the hardest areas of the body to really bring about change to that skin. Now look at the after and side by side. Look at that. The discoloration is almost all gone. The wrinkles are so much softer. And all of that in only 30 days. Now this woman is a 50-year-old. And you can see she's kept her skin in pretty good shape. She has some problems around the eyes, and her wrinkles are a little bit pronounced around the mouth. But now look at the after. Everything gets softer. Look at the eyes. Look at the area around the eyes. Look at the wrinkles, how much softer they are side by side. See, you don't have to squint. It's making a real difference, and it didn't take a year to get there. Now, neither one of these women had any makeup on. The photos weren't retouched. This is our real before and afters, and this is what we're seeing with this product line.